All right. So what was I saying?
We've
You were
started
saying
climbing.
you're saying we started climbing, and
Yeah.
I was asking, is it one of those climbs you have to use your hands and your legs, or
No,
is it
there's
just
a
a
very
steep uphill?
very narrow walkway that's only 2 people apart.
Okay, well, while we're doing it, Elsif's gonna see if there's read some of the book to see if there's anything about holy sites in town.
Well, there's
While
a couple
she's
holy
reading
sites.
this book, Leah's gonna keep an eye on her so she doesn't like walk off the path.
Basically, looking back and forth between the path and the book, like she knows she's not stupid. Trust me. She's kind of like when you're playing Pokemon Go and you're walking, but also keeping an eye on the phone and keeping an eye where you're walking, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Kella's gonna walk next to Leah at a pretty decent pace.
Rayos is strumming his lute as they're walking. By the way, he's playing 500 miles. He's not singing; he's just playing it. Ding, ding.
Anyway,
By the way, why is there a tavern on the screen?
you guys are gonna be in a tavern pretty soon,
Oh.
and you guys were in a tavern
Oh, I
earlier.
found the hidden barrel.
It's very well hidden.
In the middle of the room. Congratulations.
Inconspicuous barrel is inconspicuous.
As you guys traverse, you see off in the distance a very, very large crack in the ground.
How large
As
is
you
the crack?
as this is as you're going up and up and up, the large crack in the ground that's filled with mist and is surrounded by it.
Is it blocking the path, or is it to the side of the path?
It's like further, like in the next mountain range over, sort of
Oh.
deal. Leia,
Leah, yes.
Leah, you kind of feel a tug happen on your heart when you see it.
Tara.
Most likely.
Wait, did Elsa hear what she said, or was she saying
Perception check.
Was she
Kella
saying?
would also like to try and see if she hears it.
I was going to say, was she saying it out loud, or was she saying it quietly?
She's saying it out loud.
Out loud?
Okay, so
Okay, then y'all hear it.
Well, but I know Leah said it out loud, but like Syl said it very quietly. What do you say?
Tara.
Does it's Tara, Leah?
It's the home of the Earth Ashari. Over there. She's gonna point towards the crag.
Raylos tuning his lute just to make sure none of the strings break, and it goes, "Oi, maybe after we're done here, maybe we can head there."
It wouldn't be a bad idea. And now that she's kind of thinking about it, she's vaguely recalling some sort of issue between the Earth Ashari and Kraghammer.
Actually, wait a minute.
Earth Ashari and sorry.
Earth Ashari and
put the
Kraghammer.
Kraghammer book away and pull out her father's journal and see if it says anything about the Earth Ashari in there. Should I roll history?
The only thing it says about Ashari in the journal is that they are kind of a nuisance to the dwarves. That's all.
Is there anything in the history of Kraghammer about this, Tara?
Same thing.
Okay, and what about the history of Tal'Dorei book? Because she's got 3 books, basically.
It's the same thing. The Earth Ashari are not very keen for the dwarves digging so deeply into the earth. Especially so close to their home.
Leah, dear, this Elsa saying this. They won't have. I'm guessing. Would they have problems with us being with me and Rayloff going over there?
I don't see that they would. You are not dwarves of Kraghammer, and I imagine among the Earth Ashari there are dwarves.
Stop to talk about this. Elsa's going to pull out the map and try to estimate and look at. I know she doesn't have any like tools, but can I do some kind of roll by looking at the map and looking at the distances, judge like how far of a how many miles or like how far away Tara is from Kraghammer? Like try to estimate how long of a walk it would be, or what would I have to roll?
It's about less than a day's walk from Tara to Kraghammer.
Okay.
There. It's very treacherous though. You have to be
Okay.
like an experienced climber to do it. Or be able to fly.
Hopefully that's true, Leah, because all the books I have, including my father's journal, say that apparently the Arthashari do not get along with dwarves.
Wouldn't so.
I'm pretty sure it's just the dwarves of Kraghammer that they do not get along with.
Oh, they do have dwarves in Terra, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. So you don't have to worry about that. Ready.
Hopefully we get. Hopefully it's not. But it looks from up here, it looks like it might be treacherous. Maybe we could hopefully there's a safer path we can get there.
It's as soon as you say that you guys get up and see the front gates of Kraghammer.
Also, Rayloff, grab my ear and go, when we go there, behave. And she's just going to let go of there, like a kind of a pulling back flick, I think, like she's pointing and flicking and letting go at the same time. Like, ow, fine. I forgot, Rayloff actually cured that 1 HP damage he got before. He's at full health.
Alrighty. Who's ready to go into Kraghammer?
Huzzah! Are there guards? Like
there are guards.
Huzzah!
Yes.
And does Asenath and Leah have their hats on?
Yes.
Okay. Their headbands.
Asenath put hers on in the morning.
Okay. Ray's gonna walk up to the guards and go, sup?
Guards are gonna look at you and go, state your business.
We don't know.
Ray's gonna turn to Asenath and go, what is our business? And Asenath's gonna sigh and go, walk over to a guard and go, is the name Fireforge still known around here?
Give me a second. I'm gonna have the dwarf roll a history check here. I don't reckon so, but I'm quite certain that if you had business here with one of the houses, then it should be fine for you guys to pass. If I could know your business, that is.
Question out of character. So Firebrand was the one that was mentioned in their father's journal. Did it say like
not Firebrand, Thunderbrand?
Was Thunderbrand the one that that their father did business with a lot?
Him and Greyspine.
Oh, him and Greyspine. Give us 1 second. She pulls Ray off over by the ear back to the party.
Kala walks up to the guard as like, hey, I'm looking for jobs.
Oh, you're looking for a job? Let's take... I do know that there are a bunch of gnomes over in the... let me look up that name for you.
I forgot the name that the Storm something you said was the same.
What? Stormheist.
Stormheist, thank you. She put that in for stats.
Isn't that what you said?
Thunderbrand.
No, the one that Rayloff and Elsa's father did business with.
Thunderbrand and Greyspine.
Okay. Thunderbrand and... Okay, Elsif's gonna flip through the page to see if there's a name of who it was from either Thunderbrand or Greyspine that her father did business personally with.
All right. Are you looking in the book?
She's looking through the journal to see if there's any name, like besides the surname, like if there's a name of a person he directly did business with in either house.
Drake Thunderbrand.
Okay.
And also, Kala, the guard asks, "Are you here for the Crack Shackle Guild Hall, where the bronze grip metalworks goes to hire?"
What's that?
Okay, so you're looking for the Bronze Grip Metalworks. They're usually in the Crack Shackle headquarters. On the.
So was this Drake Thunderbrand? It wasn't. There was no one from the Gray Spine.
They're usually on the top shelf or top slab.
No, I was asking out of character. I meant what was.
I'm talking to Kala.
Oh, sorry.
They're usually on the arch, a little bit maybe further on the second slab, but yeah, you can find work there.
What
Most
kind
gnomes
of
do.
jobs is it?
Bunch of tinkering.
Kala laughs and says, "No, that's not my kind of work."
Only work I know for gnomes. I'm sorry.
I'm looking for.
What kind of work are you looking for, dearie? Then.
Elsa goes, Kala, can you come over here for a second?
Kala sighs and walks over to her.
Okay, now, Jedi, you said Drake Thunderbrand. What was the name for the Gray Spine? Or was there no name under the Gray Spine?
There. You know it was House Grayspine. You don't really see a name other than than Iron, the head honcho himself.
So we have to. So Elsa's gonna almost like a football huddle kind of say. Okay, I didn't.
Iron Keeper.
Oh, Iron Keeper Gray Spine.
That's the title. They don't know his. I'll look up his name here. Hold on.
Okay, Elsa's gonna go. I didn't. Rayloff, why didn't you not tell us they were so strict with letting people in? I didn't remember. Well, I have an idea. We can, since they only let people in business, we could use this name in our father's journal. It says Drake Thunderbrand. Hopefully, maybe we could talk to him, see if he remembers our father, and maybe you too, Rayloff. Do you all agree that's a good idea?
If it'll get us in the city, it seems fine.
Kala shrugs.
Okay.
As that's just looking as I will follow you wherever you go.
All right, Rayloff, let me do the talking. Okay, so Elsif's gonna reach into her bag of holding and pull out her scroll of pedigree and go, and actually go to the guard and go, I'm as a representative of the Fireforge clan. I would us here to visit old friends of my father's. I believe his name is Drake Thunderbrand. Is he still alive?
Oh, Drake, yeah, it'd be a hard one to kill if you ask me. Yeah, sure. The House Thunderbrand is on the second slab.
Thank you.
Down there, if you need help. Do you always keep in the company of Singorian folk?
Rayloff's gonna go, Sina what? And Elsa says, let's go. I said no talking. This what? Can she roll for that?
What are you? Singorian.
I don't think she's ever heard that word before.
From what you read, it means the elves.
Oh, well. So much for our disguises.
I know, so much for... I understand why you're hiding your ears, but it's very hard to hide those pointy ones, you know.
Rayloff just crosses his arms and shakes his head, goes, should listen to Milan's idea.
I'm not wearing a bonnet.
I'm not talking about the bonnet, I'm talking about the wrap. And Elsa's gonna go sigh and go, no, because then they look like bandits.
Hey, I'm not judging or anything. They just the further down they go, the more harder it's going to be for them.
The further down, how many levels are there?
There's 3, and then there's the pit. And I don't think you guys will be able to go into the pit with them. I do know that they probably be restricted to the top slab.
And you said Drake Thunderbrand resides in the second level?
Yes, but if you Drake is a little bit more accepting.
Is there any air we?
Being the one of the persons on that the ones from Amon, they're called the Arcana Pensophical.
Is there anything we should know, like places where we should not be or anything, so we
don't go into the pits without permission.
Rayos is gonna butt in and go, he's basically behind Elsa and goes, "Does it help we know Vox Machina?"
Vox Machina. Yes, we don't remember them that much. I do. They crossed my path. That was when they were wee things. Oh my goodness.
Okay, understood. Second level, do not go into the pit.
Aye. Come on then. Let's take you in. Although I'll show you to the nearest tavern. There you can go and look for Thunderbrand yourself.
Understood.
And he leads you guys into the closest one, which is called... I don't remember what it's called.
I mean, as they're walking near the gate, we're also gonna look at Leah and go, I guess you could diss the bonnet.
They're not wearing bonnets, they're wearing headbands.
Oh, headbands. He goes, I guess you can ditch them.
Okay, so Elsif and Rayloff, you understand, from what you could understand is Rayloff, since you don't really remember that much because you were drunk last time, the carvers, which is the guards who were at the front gates, are supposed to be able to point out disguises.
Oh.
So as no intruders come inside and steal and that sort of thing. They're very good about spotting that. Other dwarves, not so much, but those ones specifically will point you out.
Rayloff, for now, let's just let them keep the headbands. Besides, we don't know what's down. We don't know what we'll encounter.
Anybody else want to know anything?
I have out of character thing. Is there gonna be light? Cause like
it's lit up. It's pretty well lit.
Okay, I was gonna say, does everyone here have dark vision? I was gonna say.
Yeah. Nobody here is human.
True. Good thing Milan's not with us.
As they're going to the tavern, Leah wants to kind of look around and see what they're passing by.
See what they're what?
Like, what are they going past to the tavern, from the gate to the tavern? So like shops or residential?
This is mostly a mix of shops, residential, and what they would call their embassies.
Okay.
Per se, for like the outside world. The top slab is usually what let's see here. Is usually where they keep the people who are not really in nature. I have to double check here. Give me a second. There's also a lot of ash in the air here. Like very fine ashes can be.
Rayloff's coughing. He goes, not use some heat, or not. He goes, not use just some ash.
Mm-hmm.
Can Leah sense any lava? Is that what's causing that ash?
Make a nature check.
Nature.
And I have a question. Since the guard mentioned levels and a pit, what does the inside of the Kraghammer look like? Do we know, or can we see?
From what you can see, that there's it's like you go inside and there's a hole in the ground almost. And then there's different slabs. Oh, sorry. The metalworks is on the bottom slab.
One sec.
That's Leah's nature check.
Leah's nature check. You don't really sense lava? This is more of a mining colony.
Okay, so there's slabs. We've looked around. We're going to the tavern.
How big is the city? Like the area it's in?
This area is huge. Everything here is huge, despite it being under a mountain.
So these are Texas dwarves.
Yes.
Cal is still going to be looking around for signs of the background stuff.
As you guys go along, you see, hang on a second here. I'm trying to find out where that one is.
Actually, there's something Rayloff wants to do as they're walking towards the inn. Just gonna wait, and I'll wait till we get to the inn. Or not in the tavern, I mean. Because I have a special spell prepared.
On the top part, on the first part where they call it the top slab, you guys see what looks like the top of a spire of a church.
And we're just seeing the spire from the top slab. The church
Looks like
itself.
it was built up from the second slab.
Okay. I was just gonna ask the guard that's going to the tavern. What is that? And she's gonna. What building is that? And she's gonna point to the spire.
If the tavern owner, a lady, female dwarf.
Oh, no, she was asking the guard that's escorting us to the tavern.
The guard? Oh, the guard.
Yeah,
the guard
before we get there. She's asking about what the spire is.
Oh, that spire. That is the star sign. We all go to worship Moradin, or as we call him, the Tal'Dorei.
We had a temple for him in our town.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that. All dwarves worship the Tal'Dorei. Mostly.
I was just gonna lower her voice and say, I don't know don't know if the town's still there.
Don't you worry, little.
Does Kala, see anything that looks off?
Roll a perception check.
Can Rayloff roll a perception check to see if anyone's just watching our group as they're coming in?
Nobody's watching your guys' group as you're coming.
Because I mean,
they're making funny. They're fake. They're looking at the two taller ones almost suspiciously, but it's nothing that they shake their heads and go back to work for.
So it's no, I can't do anyone's following us or anything.
You try to look around, but you can't really. It's not that you're short. It's just that
everyone's the same size.
It's just that your eyes are still adjusting to the darkness.
True.
Yeah.
But he's got dark vision.
She's got dark vision, yes, but at the same time, it's all new area. It's
kind of like when you've come in
as many times as you guys tried to with your special thing. What I told you,
yeah,
you were never able to get in. You've only heard, and you're kind of starstruck right now.
Okay.
Right.
Question: what is Is it just torches lighting up the place, or what?
Ironically enough, it is redstone that powers this place. You see,
it's actually called redstone.
I rewatched the entry to Kraghammer. They use redstone. It glows.
Yeah, they really do.
Okay.
The redstone.
I know it's not the redstone from Minecraft. That's what it's called. I meant.
That's what it's called.
Is there anything Rayloff would know about this kind of stone, since he has stone cutting for hold on a second. What was it? He had something I thought would what was it?
What you know about this thing is if you go up to a lamp and pull a lever, there's a little line of stone going up to the lamp.
Okay.
Just like Minecraft. Not sponsored by Minecraft.
So basically Matt Mercer actually made it based off of that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much.
And is it naturally growing in this area?
Yes. It is in abundance, too, so it's like... Excuse me a minute.
I'm sorry if I'm asking many questions, but what is the road to walk on? Is it paved or is this rocks?
I would imagine paved because they'd have to haul
Paved,
stuff around.
cobblestone.
Okay, and the buildings I'm guessing are they bricks or are they actually just stone?
They're like stone slab.
Okay, stone slab.
Yes. The houses are built out of stone, and rocks. Some of it is actually chiseled away from the cave face, too, at certain points. You're stopped it
Sorry, I was gonna say, am I able to see how high the roof goes?
about maybe 100 feet in the air.
Okay.
It's like they first mined in, they mined up, and they mined down. So it was like a dome.
Question: Does Rayloff remember anything about the city now? He's here for a second time.
You remember the place that you're going to.
Okay. So I'm guessing he remembers this.
We're taking you to the Day's Rest Tavern. Sheila will be looking after you. You guys stop in front of a tavern inn looking thing. Kind of quiet, but it's not the end of the workday, so a lot of people are down below working.
Before the guard goes away, Elsa's gonna go. I know we're not going to go down there because we have no plans to, and we're not supposed to be. But what exactly is the pit?
It's where they do all the mining.
Ah, understandable.
That's all I can tell you.
Can she do an insight check
Why?
to see if he's like, if there's something he's not? I know he's obviously not saying this, but like, if there's a reason why he's not telling us about the pit. Like, just to see what his face was looking like when I'm asking about this. Like, if he's trying to like,
Is he trying to hide something?
if he's trying to hide something, basically.
Go ahead, roll insight.
I'm going to have Elsa roll because Ralph's not very paying attention, even though Ralph might have a good roll. Okay.
Oh, you are just a daft guard. Oh, yeah.
So she can't really tell anything because I'm guessing she's still adjusting her eyes. Was that a good enough roll?
Elsa?
She rolled a 14.
What, insight for
Yeah.
Elsa?
Yeah.
That's not adjusting your eyes. That's looking at somebody to tell what they're.
I mean, adjusting the eyes to let me. I'm guessing it's a bad roll, right?
Nope, because you see that he as a soldier he has to say this because of security reasons.
Oh, okay.
He rolled an 11.
Actually, since Ralph's next to her, he's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
You guys, Meekin.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions? Because I know you all feel left out.
I'm sorry.
You got anything, Finn?
I'm so confused on everything that's going on because my attention span is like 2 nanometers long right now.
The guard led us to the tavern, and Elsif and Rayloff have been asking questions. That's pretty much what we've been doing. Leah is just...
Leah? How are you feeling?
Leah is slightly disoriented because she's not used to being underground like this.
Despite all this, though, you still feel that the sun is up. Yes.
That way, but once everyone's said everything, like before the guard went, Elsif's asking him this. Like I said, Ralph wants to cast thoughts.
Thoughts.
What's that?
He's thinking. What is it? What is he thinking? What is he doing?
Because he was casting detect thoughts. Like, it's basically reads mind, but if I want to know deeper, it has to do a wisdom throw. Otherwise, it's yeah.
Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind.
No, it doesn't say it knows I'm into my mind. It doesn't say
yes,
anything.
It does.
Yeah.
It's at the very end. I know this because somebody in the Blinds campaign loves to read other people's thoughts incessantly. And I've gotten to the point where I've started planting thoughts in my character's head saying, she's thinking about this, go away.
Well, don't worry, I have a backup plan for that, too. You know exactly what I'm going for, don't you, Jedi?
I hate you right now. To the core, because I fucking hate this thing. Alright. The guard kind of looks at you, Rayloff, going, and in his mind he's going, somebody's reading my thoughts. I think this is little bugger over here.
By the way, he was reading his thoughts as Elsif's talking to him about the pit.
He stops talking about the pit and looks at you.
He's gonna try to delve deeper into his thoughts.
I need a D20. Where is the
spell
D20?
Save is 14. Don't tell me to roll first, because I might use lucky point.
He starts walking towards you and says, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna use a lucky point.
How much did I have to beat?
14.
He suddenly stops. As you delve deep into his mind and know that his name is... Shoot, what is his name? Glorious. Going from Fist of Avalon, folks, alright? Gorlois. He was just doing his job today and was escorting you to the tavern where he was going to have you meet his girlfriend Sheila.
You're trying to avoid telling me about the pit, aren't you?
The pits he's never been to. All he knows is that he has to keep people out of there who are not authorized to be there.
So he doesn't know anything about it?
He knows it's where they do all the mining.
Okay.
But as far as that, he's never been down there mining. He's always been a carver. So he's thinking like a soldier.
Rayloff's gonna...
You also know that he's planning to marry Sheila within the next couple days.
Ooh.
Or at least pop the question.
Rayloff's gonna put his hands, pat him on the shoulder, and go, thanks for helping us, and he's gonna cast Modify Memory to erase the guy's memory of Rayloff reading his mind. There goes my only level 5 spell now, so don't worry, now I can't use gas.
Modify Memory?
Its range is 30 feet.
Range is 30 feet. So you're erasing the last 10 minutes from his brain?
No, I'm only erasing. The only stuff I'm erasing is him knowing that I read his memory. That's all I'm erasing. Is that his memory of me reading his mind. That's all I'm erasing.
I'm going to be looking here. So as you go to pat his back and everything, is like...
he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap.
But? Because he's not a willing creature.
True.
Are dwarves immune against anything like this?
Nope, we can be charmed.
Oh boy. What's your spell DC again?
14, and I still have 2 lucky...
he failed! It's gone!
Let's pat his back, and I pat his hand, I extend the other hand, shake, and say that, thank you for showing us the town. You're very good. You're very good. Thank you.
Hi. He kind of shakes your hand, like, kind of weird, and then looks at it like, that's funny. I thought I felt some... forget it. I need a day's rest, man. He opens the door. Hey, Sheila, you home? I got some people for you. Let them in.
Meanwhile, Elsa's just staring at like slack-jawed, like, what the hell just happened?
Asneth's wondering the same thing.
Leo's very confused.
Everybody, all of you confused peoples, go into the tavern. And Sheila's there. I don't have a picture for her. You all gather around a table. She brings over a pitcher of ale and some mugs. Says, what can I get you? And she says, and then she turns to Gorlois. Are you gonna be fine, Gorlois? You're not off yet. And he's like, no, I have to go back to guard duty. These they had business with Thunderbrand. Oh, Thunderbrand. Wonder why. I'll see you later, honey. See you. And he walks off, goes back to the front door, or the front of the gates of Kraghammer. Welcome to Kraghammer, folks.
See, I'm a bard. I had to do something bard, like, eventually.
A better way of describing this is it looks like a city that lives in the mountain. All right, so there's 3 different areas that are sectioned off, and then there's this really deep pit where they do the mining. All right.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that gets mined through this pit. You're on the top level where visitors are the ones most taken in. And you're told the further down you go by Sheila, the further down you go, the harder it is for visitors to be allowed. So, to be careful and make sure that you go directly to where you're going and then come back. Not go to the pits unless you absolutely have to or you are ordered to do so.
Elsif asked Sheila if anyone in town remembers the name Fireforge.
Oh, I think I roughly remember some of that. They used to trade with us. We don't know what happened because we lost contact with them. It seems. I know that the Iron Keeper has been wondering about that for a while. He says his connection to their city seems to have gone afoul.
Where is the Iron Keeper?
Usually down on the bottom slab, but usually his house is on the second slab.
Elsif's gonna look at Asneth and go, earmuffs.
Earmuffs?
Oh, Jedi, you know what I'm talking about.
You want her to cover your ears?
Exactly.
You think?
I'm about to mention the Lost Continent. That's why.
Jeanette, she's not gonna want to
Okay.
Anyways, forget that.
Okay, so Elsa's gonna look at Sheila and go, me and Bretta here are the only 2 members of the Fireforge left. In fact, the only 2 left of the town. So, to the best of our knowledge.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Basically, most of the continent was destroyed.
Oh? Asneth nods. Let's see. Can't be true. Oh, you look here, little lass. Don't you worry, and don't you guys worry either. If you're friends with them, you're friends with me. Alright? Yeah, you made a friend! You didn't have to do anything!
Ralph's gonna look around the bar. He's gonna sit at the table. He's gonna at the table with him, but he's looking around the room. What does he see around the room and anything? Like anything of interest?
It's a regular tavern. It seems very quiet for the day, but Sheila says that's because most people are working and the dwarves of Kraghammer are very hard workers. That they'll be in after the bell goes off. And it'll be packed by then.
One second. I gotta type something, Jedi.